All right, man. Detroit Lions have been accused of running up the skull, up the skull, up the skull. Shout out to Iceberg Vezo and Lil Durk, up the skull. That's my song right there. But let's see what the few of the Detroit Lions got to say. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Hit the link tree. You can find me on X, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and check out my other platforms. Pretty sure a lot of you guys will enjoy the content over there. All that's inside the link tree. Appreciate y'all. Let go.
Don't you have the mindset of, then stop us?
Yeah.
It's not our job.
Oh yeah. Like if people got problems with what we're doing or complaining about it, then they could just come out here and play better football. Or they could, that's the only thing. That's the only problem. That's the only fix to this problem.
Right.
Just come out here and we're welcoming it too. Like we don't shy away from nothing. We're going at you whether you want to, whether you're good or bad. We're going at you the same way every week.
Does it make you chuckle a little bit though? Because a couple weeks ago, Xavier McKinney's like, "Oh, they're embarrassing teams out there." I mean, just stop us, right?
Yeah. Honestly, I guess you can like laugh at it, but at the same time, it's serious business. Like it's not as if we're taking it for a joke. Like this is serious business, and like when you come to our stadium, when you know we're coming out to play you guys, take it serious because we're bringing everything we got. So that's the message.
Thank you. Don't you have the mindset of?
So you heard him. I think when you're not supposed to be here and you're not supposed to be doing something, especially when it's legally, I think people have an issue with it. It's the Lions. The Lions are not supposed to be running up the score. You know what I'm saying? Like, when somebody, break through a barrier, somebody get through the matrix, and they become wealthy and they break through with a great idea and the system was trying to block you out. And I always tell you guys on other platforms, the system is designed like religion and politics is the barrier between the protect the politicians and the wealthy and people of power from the regular working folks. That's the barrier. Now, really, religion is not holding. How can I say that? It's not really holding the weight that it used to. So a lot of people they relying on laws. In a minute, laws are not gonna hold the weight they did. So but nonetheless, when you're not doing something, you break through the matrix, you break through the algorithm, and you ain't supposed to be here. It's gonna be backlash. They don't want to see the Lions winning. Oh, you're not supposed to be here. At what point, Kansas City, even though they are one of the original, foundational teams of this National Football League, if you don't really know the history of Lamar Hunt, they were like the AFL or whatever it was, and they merged with the NFL. So, yeah, that's what happened with them. That's why, when they successful, they don't mind cheating for them. But, we ain't supposed to be here. And I love the mindset for years. People came in and they used us as a doormat. And they wiped their shoes off, and then, or they didn't wipe their shoes off and brought their muddy feet right into our house. And the Lions, it's payback. People kind of got mad. And this accusation started coming up when they went to Jerry World and started putting hands, foot, toes, and elbows on the Cowboys and tried to make the offensive lineman score. No. Anybody else did it, it would have been cute, it would have been funny, and they think we still a joke. So this is something to continue to motivate. We're not playing these games. We beating teams that other teams ain't beating how we beating them. Don't forget it. We beating them like other people ain't beating them. Jacksonville just lost by 5 to the Minnesota Vikings. Not Jacksonville, but yeah. The Minnesota Vikings just didn't blow the Tennessee Titans out like we did, and then the Eagles just struggled with Jacksonville not too long ago. Well, let's listen with Brother Kerby, another great pick by him today, I have to say.
How exhilarating is it to beat a team that bad? I mean, second time this year you guys put up 50.
For real? That's the second time? I know like third time. Did we do somebody else like that? We got the ass though. Shit.
Close.
We got the ass. I ain't
Cowboys
gonna
probably
lie.
should have been 50.
If you really not coming ready to play, like we gonna give you BTA for sure.
Do you think that's what it is? I'm not coming, like, because I know Xavier McKinney said earlier that you guys seem like you're trying to embarrass people. I don't know.
We just play football. If you not coming ready to win, then you gonna get your ass whooped. Like really.
How exhilarating is it to beat a team that bad? I mean, second time this year you guys put up 50.
For real, that's the second time. I know like third time. Did we do somebody else like that? We got the ass though. Shit.
Close.
We got the ass. I ain't
Cowboys
gonna
probably
lie.
should have been 50.
If you really not coming ready to play, like we gonna give you BTA for sure.
Do you think that's what it is? I'm not coming, like, because I know Xavier McKinney said earlier that you guys seem like you're trying to embarrass people. I don't know.
We just play football. If you not coming ready to win, then you gonna get your ass whooped. Like
He's right. He's right. He's right. He is absolutely right. And that's the mentality you got to have, because it's killed to be killed. And when we in that position, when them hang up points on us, you know what I'm saying? And they do us like that. I mean, what can we say? You know, we got to keep them out the end zone. In this league, we didn't see many times when Matthew Stafford ran this franchise or as the quarterback, and we'd be down by 20, 30 points, and he'd come back and win. So guess what? Well, you know, when you got your foot on somebody's neck, you really got to crush them till you can make sure it's out of reach. Because every game in this race for in the NFL, for home field advantage, for NFC supremacy, I mean, it's a tight race right now. Even that Buccaneers game we lost can come back and bite us in the hindsight. It's a real tight race right now. Real tight race. So yeah, all this is important. All this is important. So I love their mentality, you know, and a lot of times the mentality that the team takes is usually, you know, from this leader, and their leader is Dan Campbell. You know, I think Dan Campbell behind the scenes is a lot different than what people really think. I think there's an arrogance in a good way. Because remember, you know, how they used to talk about Chuck Daly. You know, Chuck Daly used to play possum with the media. Well, I don't know, you know, we ain't supposed to be here. I don't know how we gonna compete with the Celtics. We just happy to be here. But they said behind the scenes, you used to say, man, you know, we better than them. We about to fuck them up. They can't with us. I think Dan Campbell has a lot of that Chuck Daly in him too, no Diddy. Where it's kind of on the surface like, oh man, we just here playing football, but behind the scenes, like, man, they can't fuck with us. Like, stop playing and go run it up on them. So hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Hit the link tree. You can find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Hit the link tree and check out my other platforms. Peace.